How to become better with age. If you want to get better with age, you can't just stay as you are. And it's not about fighting the aging process either, but being the best version of the age that you are now and enhancing it, enhancing that increasing wisdom that we get as we age and that positive well-being and emotional stability. Number one, we need to keep learning and growing. We all have our favourite music we like to listen to and the favourite foods that we like to eat. But if you want to actually improve with age, then you need to expand your repertoire by listening to new music and reading new types of books or the latest books that are out, listening to podcasts, and being curious about new forms of social media and artificial intelligence. Become interesting, not stuck in the past. You might even like to ask a younger person about things that they love and ask them to point you in the right direction. Time goes by and we tend to do the same routines over and over again. And then we wonder why we don't actually end up spending this valuable time doing more of the things that we love. Number two, write out that bucket list and include things you wish you did more of, things that bring you joy, like watching the sunrise or exploring a new town or taking that walk in nature. Maybe you want to learn something new that you've always wanted to do, like painting or a new language, maybe sailing, stand up paddleboarding, go traveling, go skinny dipping, try that new restaurant or that new cuisine. And then I want you to put these things into a calendar. So either as dates, so you actually just write them in on certain dates. I'm going to do this on Saturday or this on Friday, or I write them just at the bottom of the calendar, which is what I tend to do. And they're the things that you're going to do this month when you're wondering what to do that you want to do for fun. Try some things that are a bit silly or fun and out of your comfort zone, like going out to perhaps a restaurant or cafe on your own. And bring more romance into your own life and the life of others. And get creative. As we age, we can develop the ability to enjoy the little things in life a lot more. When you're talking with others, express your passions and not your woes and your aches and pains and other people's stuff that's going on. Talk about things you love, like that sunset you saw or the beauty that you see around you. Maybe a new bird species you spotted. I've become a bit of a birdie and I do get a bit excited when I spot a new species. Maybe that great meal you had and the new idea that you've been reading about. Don't forget all those things that you've been doing that were on your bucket list. Rather than offering advice to your children, they've probably had enough of that as they were growing up. Set the example that aging is a wonderful process and that you're actually enjoying your life, and they can too. Number four, give your libido a boost. Shift the focus away from yourself and how you feel and look and everything onto enjoyment. When we're worried about how we look and how we perform, we're not giving off a vibe that says, join me in this wonderful moment. But what is attractive is someone who is feeling carefree and passion, a person enjoying themselves in the moment, a person that knows what they want and isn't afraid to ask for it. As we get older, these are things that we develop more. Get inspired if you need a little bit more of a boost. There's some great movies out there. There's one that I've recently watched called Far Away, and another old favourite. It's complicated. Update your underwear. Yes, it can be comfortable and also help you look great and feel great. Get rid of those undies and bras that or whatever you're keeping around for the just in case you might need them. Get Buy yourself some nice stuff. Put some music on, dance in the shower. There's some great shower speakers out there, and you can get a Spotify list and create your own tunes, and off you go. No one can even see you. Go see a doctor if you have an issue that has been holding you back. You might be surprised that it can actually be resolved quite easily, and you're not alone. If you're single, then go on a dating site or two and ask for what you want. Look after yourself. If you want to feel vibrant, you can't just ignore your age and continue acting the way you did when you were young. We all know that those nights out, that they don't feel the same when you get older. They take a lot longer to recover from. So use that newfound wisdom to take responsibility for feeling good as you are now. Maybe it's time that you give up the alcohol, for example. I'm not saying that this is what you should do. I'm saying that you should be thinking about what makes you feel good and what doesn't. Is it time to give up processed foods because you want to feel good? Is a crash diet continuously started on a Monday really going to work, or do you actually need to make permanent lifestyle changes? And don't stop exercising. We tend to stop doing this because it's not as easy to get motivated to get up and do it. But maybe you could swap that power walk, or, for example, for a walk that just feels good and enjoy the view along the way. You're still getting out and you're still moving. And that's the most important thing. Take a look at your routines and keep adjusting them. It can feel easier to just do what you always do, but soon this becomes really stale and outdated. I mean, I know that I benefit at the moment by having my evening meal a lot earlier in the evening and eating a lot less then, because it helps me sleep better. And when you sleep better, yeah, the next day is better. I also feel a lot better now when I put a moisturizer on every day or in the evening. My skin, as everyone else does, it gets a little bit drier as you get older, and just having that on can help you feel good. Small changes, but big results. Take that nap if you need to, and don't feel guilty about it. Shake up your routines to suit the person you want to be and the lifestyle you want to have and the way you want to live. Beauty. Our beauty as we age comes more and more from our uniqueness and our humanity. It's less like looking like you just stepped out of a magazine cover and with the latest look, like eyebrows and lip colour that everyone else has, and more about showing who you are. Radiate that. It's priceless. Focus on the beauty around you and feeling good, and this will show in your face. Even though you may have worked out by now what suits you, your face and your body shape change, as does your skin over time. We want more glow and less matte, for example. So is it time to sort of go into a department store somewhere and update that look and ask for advice on products and styles that are better suited for when we age, and then add your individuality into it. So dress more for your mood and your style, not what's trendy, and not to fit in with your group of friends. It's more about being more you. Dress to feel good and as the person you want to be. Add some colour and make it comfortable and fun. Go shopping with someone young, for example, and let them show you new ways and styles. I recently went shopping with my granddaughter, and she helped me buy a beautiful red coat that I probably wouldn't have normally bought, but I'm so glad I did. And it was a lovely bonding experience for the two of us. You don't have to be mutton dressed up as lamb, but updates can help you get out of a rut. Number 7, it's never too late. You hear this said a lot, but it's actually true. Whatever age you're at, and if you still want to do something, then find a way to do it. If you still want to go to uni, or you want to go and do that skydive, or travel somewhere that you hadn't been able to go to, instead of making excuses for why you can't do it, start thinking, how can I do it? And start exploring and researching it. Maybe you need to start a healing journey. That often occurs for a lot of people once they hit retirement or just before, because they've then got the time to sit back and think about their life and where they're going and what it actually means. It's not too late either to reinvent yourself if that's what you want to do. You can do it as many times as you want. You don't owe anybody an explanation for what you're doing, and you don't have to ask for permission. Just get out there and do it, and make this part of your life one of the best parts of your life, because you've often got more freedom to get out and do things. Thanks so much for listening. If you'd like to hear more from me, just hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and give the video a bit of a like, because that helps apparently spread the video out to more people, and the little notification bell, which means that it'll pop up in your feed when I give a new video. Thank you so much for your support.